Are we there yet? So my super powdery white still? Should we? Is that better? Hopefully it's better. All right, let's see. We need music. We need like good music though. If anybody knows any good copyright-free music, let me know. Because this stuff that I've been playing sucks. Copyright-free. But it's all Twitch and I'm not down with that. Yeah, a lot of EDM, instrumental. Ooh, metal and rock. Oh, not even sure where I'm playing that yet. Hold on. Oh, echo.
Now connected to Mr. _Dragon's iPhone.
All right. I can't hear this shit. This music's horrible. What the fuck? Oh, I gotta watch that. Apparently, I dropped too many F-bombs in my last live, and they demonetized it. Not that I'm really worried about the money from the live, but Cyberpunk and let's see what that was. This is gonna be fantastic. Cyberpunk and dark techno. All right, what do we got going on? Live chat, same chat. I'm the only participant that's really loud. Oh. All right. It's hot here. So check out all these like intricate deals. Let's see. The pattern. Yeah, those free. Like free. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I was thinking something like that. Oh, right. Let's see. Let's see. Shutterstock. That's not free. Let's do that. Oh, Effect Easy. You are always a pain in my hands. Can't see my screen. I don't even know what that is or why it's on my computer screen. Can you please go away? Bong bong. That's gonna be my new thing. Bong bong. I'm just gonna say that all the time. All right, that's cool. Maybe. Oh, yeah, we're not doing that. All right, let's get none of this. Go away. You go away. You go back to where I was, man. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. Well, that is what I wanted, but it's not there. I like when you type in free and it's like, oh yeah, here, this is not free. All right, let's do something. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, you're gonna make me buy these, aren't you? Bitches and hoes, the lot of them. How much? Free download. Really? I don't believe you. Oh, that's not even what I wanted. You suck. All right. When I say free patterns, I want free patterns. Laser patterns. Free. How about that? There we go. Maybe. That's interesting. That looks kind of Kyle Tothy. So let's see. What do we want? We just want like a PNG, right? All right. Let's pull that out of here. Put it over there. Go into laser box. Reminds me of a girl I used to know. Man, say a laser box. Bang in it. All right, import. Oh, nice. So can I get rid of half of this or anything? Like, oh, this is just one image. Nice. All right, let's see. I don't have all my toys here, so I really just wanted that one side. Can I cut it in here? I think I can cut, can't I? Pen, no. Insert, no. Outline. Will that just outline everything, or is that like, I want to outline that? Okay. Okay, so that's what we want. Do. Is that the screen recording software? Am I talking to myself? Is anybody here? See, it's awesome when nobody shows up. Love it. Let's see. Go back on that. Can I download these separately? No, fuck easy. Just a single thing is all I want, man. Oh, it's just here on the. Where's the free dope, man? I need the free dope. See, I don't want both of those, though. I just want one side. Maybe I can do it like this. Let's check this out. That's fine. Can I? I don't want both sides of the pattern. Let's do this. Maybe. It's a little too girly for me. And there's so many of these that aren't only one thing. Okay, that's kind of tricky. Let's try that. All right. Let's go with the free download here, kids. I'm not signing up for anything. Just give me the free download. Free download. Oh, I hate finding things. Also, where is everybody? Okay, we got to get out of here because this isn't letting me do what I want to do either. Just one thing. That's all I want. There's a cut pattern. Can I just, like, if I take the S off, will it hook me up? Probably no. Coasters, floral, paper. Yeah, let's go SVGs, man. All right, let's see. Just 3-axis. It's an SVG. Oh, that's so unusual. 3-axis always makes you download Coral Draw stuff. All right, let's try that. Actually, can't take this and put it in here. Can I do that? I'll just put it right in there. Look at that shit. Way to go, Laserbox. Laserbox Basic. Everybody complain. That is not what I wanted to do. Where is this download? Download. Oh, we're waiting. There we go. Okay, is that down? Wind advisory. Shit, I could have told you that already. Yes. Okay, so we're not making that fucking big. Jesus. Here, let's see. Let's go. A little bit larger. Let's try this. I'm curious how we can cut on this on cardboard. Because I know you can, but like cutting paper. Alright, there's a center here. And let's measure. So if you want to go, that's probably 20, 200 millimeters, right? 200. No, it doesn't tab over. Nice. 200. Okay. I'll grab this, put it in the center, but I want to cut this, not engrave it. Okay, and it is, I think it's corrugated cardboard, right? All right, 10 minutes. Okay, so let's frame it real quick. Oh, wait a second. So first one. Okay. Anatomios. Curious. How's this gonna smell? So this is a problem with that. It's moving it. Is it touching it? You see that? It's like moving the. Something's moving the cardboard. Okay. So. With the whole thing in it. Switch goes over here. It's a very odd balancing act to get you guys in this to see it without flipping my tripod. Let's try to get that a little bit. And try not to blend myself. Crap, I just moved it. Oh, shit. Goes over here. So that is unhelpful. I can't see squat. Can I flip on here? Flip camera. Flip camera. Hey, there we go. What's up, guys? I don't know if anybody's in here. I don't do lives on TikTok very often, so I'm not sure. But there's nobody in my YouTube live, man. Everybody told me to go live today, and I have no peeps. But I'm just working on some stuff for some content for later. And xTool sent me a bunch of different kinds of materials to laser engrave. So that's kind of what we're doing today. And so that's cardboard, but cardboard engrave is awesome. There's a little bit of a hiccup in here someplace. Yeah, it's right there. The cardboard wasn't exactly flat, and the laser kind of pulled on it a little bit, moved it, and then of course I moved it there at the end on accident. But I mean, check that out. That's about a 10-minute carve on, just, corrugated cardboard. So pretty cool. I wanted to see, I wanted to get a little bit more intricate with it. I haven't done, most of the stuff I've done has been pretty simple, but that worked out pretty well. I dig. All right. I need a pile of stuff that is done. This pile of stuff we're going to do. That is also, you know what? Screw it. Turn the AC on. I have to check on that in a second. Thanks, Mike. Okay, so we're going to do, so the next thing we're engraving is going to be a little weird. They sent me a rock. So let me get my spoil board out of here. My punk rock spoil board. Woohoo! Check it out. All right, so we're going to dump that in there. And so here's our rock. I guess I'm going to try to go with this flat side right here. I have no idea how this thing's going to engrave. But we're going to try. So give me something to engrave it with. Not to engrave it with, but something to engrave on it, like a symbol or something like that. I have black shit all over my face. Tolerant or something. What do you got? Anybody got anything good? Thundercats logo, something like that. I need to check something on this. 1 second. I feel like somehow live chat and replay. It's very odd that I've seen nobody come in here. Jack Daniels. All right, we can do Jack Daniels. I dig it. Oh, did I make that? Is it private? Public. Come on, dude. No wonder nobody can see it. I always wonder why there was nobody in the chat room. And that's why. Because somehow it was set to private. Okay, Jack Daniels. Let's see. Let me figure out where I can find a good Jack Daniels logo. Jack Daniels. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Shawl, I'm sorry. This is super tiny and I don't have my readers on and I'm an old motherfucker. Oh, yeah. I got to stop doing that. Apparently, if I drop too many F-bombs, my lives get flagged. Which is hard for me because it's my favorite word. Okay, so let's see. Do we have a round Jack Daniels? The only reason I say that is because I think that square is going to be too, it's pretty detailed to put on here. Let's check this out. Copy image. Close. Get this out of here. We don't want that there anymore. Go. Let's see if this works. Paste. Oh, that's huge. Okay, so now we have to do a little millimeter conversion business. What's up, Justin? Yeah, so apparently I turned my live on. It's been running for 30 minutes with nobody in the room. I just realized that it was set to private. So nobody got the notification because smart. SMRT. Yes, SMRT. All right, so we're looking at 30 by 30. We can get 30 by 30 on there. Millimeters, that is, kids, millimeters. All right, so we put a rock in here. Might have to. I don't know if it's going to go well on that spoil board. Let's see if we can find something to prop it up with. Just need something to set. Always kind of an issue around here is finding stuff to prop stuff up with. If only I had a bunch of lumber laying around. What's up, Billy? How's it going over here? So I have TikTok and YouTube going at the same time. I jumped on TikTok because nobody was in YouTube. I'm gonna have to eventually do something because I need that phone. Let me find, something to stick on there. I just saw. All right, this might work. All right, so we're gonna wedgie. I said wedgie. All right, we're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna have to actually, you don't have to rotate the image. All right, brother. Okay, I'm gonna turn you guys around so you can see this. Hopefully I can just do this like this and just flip you guys. This camera rig is not super happy with me right now, so can you see that? You can see it. Okay. All right, this is very, very sketchy right now. I'm quite off balance. And then I'm bringing you guys over here. We're gonna see how many cameras we can get in the pan here. A little bit. Because why not? And then, just for good measure, let's put another camera in there. Okay. All right. Hey, Kevin, what's happening, bud? What am I building today? I am going to laser the Jack Daniels logo on this little piece of rock here in a second. First I have to make it small because that rock is not very big. I'm going to do like the 30 millimeter engrave here. And then I have no setting for rock. So I'm going to go with stainless steel. And then we're gonna line this up. All right, so with this guy, with the xTool, you want to bring my arm is holding the way. With the xTool, you can move this manually. The gantry's not locked. So you come in here, we're gonna try to take a reading on my rock that's not exactly flat. We tighten it up here. I'm gonna pull this guy out. Oops. And then I'm gonna have to reposition this. And then we're gonna come over here and try to aim the center of the rock. So this might look a little funny. The reason I say that is because this is not a completely flat surface, but we will see what happens. So let's hit a little laser box here. Yeah, I hope the rock doesn't explode. That would be cool. Move my laser head. We're going to do the frame real quick. All right, it looks like we're going to get it. We might be a little off center. Are we off center? I think we're off center. Let's try that. Put this camera out a little bit more. All right, and then we're just going to get rid of the beans because that's what I do. And that is really reflecting up. All right. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, so guys on YouTube, I was just telling the people on TikTok, since I'm running both of these, I've been live for like a half an hour and nobody come in the room. And then I realized I had the video set to private. I don't know why. I've never adjusted the settings on my live video. So anyway, but as soon as I turned it on to public, people came in. It's crazy. And now people are leaving. So I'm trying to get you guys over here a little bit more so I can see. White light. That's there. Yeah. So I'm wearing. You guys should be all right. I'm wearing protective goggles. So what's up today, Kevin? What's going on? All right. Can you guys see it? I really can't see too much with the goggles on. Can you see like anything forming yet? I just think I look the. I'd be really upset if the rock exploded. Yeah, Christmas gifts, man. I feel you. You know, you'd think I would jump on the maker train and actually make Christmas gifts, but I'm always. This is a big time for me to, make content. So I make content and then I buy gifts. Caveman. I do wood burning by hand too sometimes, but when I can have a machine do it for me, it's kind of cool. Chad, it's a rock, dude. They sent me a rock. So somebody suggested that I engraved the Jack Daniels logo on it, so that's like what we're doing right now. I need somebody to show me how to run two cameras at once when I'm doing a live, so I can switch back and forth to them. Because I'd love to be able to have this, picture-in-picture type situation going on. Kevin, man, I saw a video of somebody that was doing that, and those were really cool. I mean, sorry to hear about your grandmother, of course, but um, cutting boards with like old recipes on them, apparently they turn out pretty neat. James, I do, but I like it because it's really plug and play. Some people want to be able to like mess with the settings more, and like really, I don't have time to mess with them all the time. Like if I want to get real granular, I'll still go over to the Orchard and use Lightroom. Um, the D1 will now work with Lightburn, but it's just for me, it's easier to use it with its own software. I mean, it works the same way Lightroom works with anything. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I know how to set it up. if I do like a live, but YouTube has like a thing now where I can just like go to my webcam, so I don't have to like run it through another like a third party deal, which makes it way easier for me. Um, and I just don't know. Like I don't think, like I don't see it like a way to toggle cameras even. So it'd be nice to if I could just if I had the capability to just have picture in picture even. But you know, what are you gonna do? Kind of curious what this is gonna look like. Because that rock, I don't know if you can tell, but that rock has kind of like a reddish, orangish tint to it. So when I look at it with my orange goggles on, I can't see it very well. Two accounts. So somebody on TikTok just said I need 2 accounts. So like there'd just be like the laser account, right? That's just like just constantly stuff's burning, and then checking on me on my live. I don't know about everybody else. It's like I live in Houston. It's like 80 something degrees, and it's freaking December. Like I'm in the garage sweating because I have the AC on, but I have to open the garage to vent. So. Let's see how this turns out. Once this turns out, TikTok folks, I'm just warning you. Once we get done with this one, I'm gonna shut TikTok off because it's too much for me to keep up with, and probably just if you want to hop over to the YouTube live. Also need a phone, a lifeline. God, I don't like cold weather all that much, but I shouldn't be. My air conditioner shouldn't be running in the house in the middle of December. Right, PJ? I gotta find a better way to vent out of the garage. Because see, I insulated this whole garage and everything, and I have an AC in the corner. And aside from when it gets to like 100 and something outside, it keeps it cool enough that I can work in here. But when I have a laser going, I keep the door open, just a little bit so I can vent out. But that kind of steals some of my cold air, my conditioned air. Thank Joe Biden. That was like, what was the whole deal with like, damn it Obama or whatever. Where I can't remember who started it, but they just started blaming everything on Obama. All right, let's check in on the software here. One of these days we're gonna come up with software. I tell you what, man, you want to make some money. Figure out a way to make software that when it tells you how long something's going to be, it's accurate. CNC software, laser software, anything Apple, never right. Austin, we're lasering a rock. Yeah, I think, Billy, it's supposed to get a little colder, but like even next week, there's a couple days that were like almost 80. I'm just like, hey, come on. I'm complaining when we've actually had really cool weather here for quite some time, which never happens in Houston. It's usually, 2 weeks after summer, it's nice for out. It's nice, and then it gets, cold, and then it's 2 weeks, after winter, and then it gets hot. Is that it? We finished? Let's check it out. Wow, it's funny. The rock is hot. All right, let me see. I don't know if I need to. It looks like some of our detail didn't come out. Let me just see if I need to clean this off. around here in a second. Camera. You guys up here. See, I've just got too many cameras I got to deal with now. So I don't know how well you guys can see that. Apparently, like it's on there. Like the finer detail might not look great because of the uneven surface. But let me see if I need to clean it up. Yeah, we may need to engrave that on something else. It just didn't come out very well. I did not paint the rock first. That's straight out of the whatever the rock is made out of. And I have no idea what kind of rock this is. I legit, they sent me a rock. When I say they, xTool sent me a rock. Okay, so I'm gonna shut the live down in TikTok. If you guys want to, watch me laser more stuff or like have a say in what I'm lasering, because all I'm doing is I need to run some B footage for a video I'm making. So I have a stack of material that I just need ideas on what to engrave on it. So if you want to hop over there, you're more than welcome. Okay. All right, homies. Let's see what we got. You know, my phone has been telling me that I have 2 messages, but I can't access them. It's pissed me off. Also, if you guys ever see me at an event, ask for one of these. I cut a bunch of them. Like I usually carry around a bag. Okay, so let's do a little paper. This stuff's engraved really fast. Board. Punk rock spoil board, you guys know. Gotta have it, gotta have it. And drop this over there. All right, what are we engraving on this? Let's do something kind of, well, it doesn't have to be intricate, but, you know, kind of not super easy. Because this will be a cut, actually. I say engrave, but I don't think it's possible to engrave on paper. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Let's get us lined up. Doggy dude. All right. There we go. And then we're always just guessing what the center of that is. Are you kidding me? People kill me. So I have in the works a deal with a company that's going to send me one of the new Orture lasers, and it's like a beginner model. It's like a it's a $200 unit. But my deal with them was you have to send me 2 so I can give one away. And so they sent me a contract. I filled out this, and the contract is 3 pages long, but only one page requires a signature. So I just signed that and sent that part back to them. And she's like, I can only see 1 page. Can you please send all 3 pages? Rorschach images. So the names of the top boiler makers and hang them in the shop. I like the idea. I'm probably not going to do it on a pink piece of paper. Let's see if I can find some interesting Rorschachs, and we will maybe we'll do that. I'm probably going to do the Jack Daniels on something else too, because I like that logo. I just didn't do so well on the rock. I should have done something simple on the rock. I was just curious. And by the rock, I don't mean Dwayne. How do you spell Rorschach? Rorschach. That's funny. That's not it, but sick. But that's why I like Google. I just mistype something and wait for it to think about tests. Okay, well I don't want to take the test, do I? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's go over here. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I mean, I can't even turn around to see what I'm doing. But I'm trying to talk you through it. Let's see. So I now know how to spell Rorschach. R-O-R-C-H-C-H. Rorschach. Can I get like just a bunch of them? Oh, nice. I love how it just pulls up the dude. I was kind of hoping instead of just getting one. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do Rorschach on this, only because we want like a pattern, because we want to be able to like cut it out, like lace or something like that. But I was thinking more manly than lace. Images. I think we'll do Rorschach. We're not going to do it on this. Honeycomb. Let's see. Honeycomb. All right, let's see. I need a pattern. Background. Trying to find something that'll be like kind of interesting too, though. I guess we could just do the honeycomb all over this whole thing and see what happens. Let's see. This one's fun. Oh, come on. All right. I'm also not paying for an image, so bear with me. Okay, hold on. I said free. Royalty free. Come on. PJ, no problem, man. No problem. It's just a like a hang, you know. So if you got work to do work. It took me the same thing. No, free. I want free. Ooh. Well, that's cool. See, that's gonna try to improve. PNG. Let's do that. Okay. Can I copy? Ooh. Copy image. This is gonna look weird, but this might look really cool. I'm liking this idea. Whoa. Well, that, my friends, is enormous. Okay, what are we looking at? All right. About 20? About, I guess that's like 200 millimeters, right? 200 millimeter. Uzi 9mm. Okay, now what just happened? Oh, we're way over there. Oh, we're over there. Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay, this might, you know what? We're not going to do this. And here's why we're not going to do honeycomb. Because what I'm realizing is even if it cuts out all those, the individual honeycombs, once it cuts out the outside, it's just going to be a hole. I have to find, well, actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find one where it'll do both. Now it's still gonna screw it up. Have I done another photo of what? Kevin, a photo of what? Like, let's see, pattern. See, all those are gonna be. Maybe if I do like a laser engraved pattern or something. Laser. Cut pattern. Let's try that. Well, that's cool. Let's try. Let's see if it'll let me do this. Dude, I really don't want to sign into your account. Here. So many of these pages are like, sign in. Like, okay. Depositphotos.com. Can each mine. Gotta be careful. I think I told you guys I got in trouble. I got in trouble for are we coming down? See, I knew you were going to do that. It's so irritating. It's like, oh yeah, it's free, it's free, it's free. And then you get to like the last screen and it's like, okay, but you have to have a monthly subscription. Okay, laser pattern. Cut pattern, yes. Cut pattern. Mother. Free. And dude, no, not there. All right, one, I gotta close a bunch of windows because this is driving me nuts. Little doggy dude. All right, Google. The Googler. Come on, Google. Problem is, normally I would just drop this into like some of these. It's not one pattern. There's several patterns you download at once, and I don't really have a good. I don't have a good graphics program down here to split them up. It kind of sucks. The Shining Carpet. It's going to do the same thing, dude. Like we're cutting images into here. So if it's got an exterior border, the whole thing's going to fall through. I get what you're saying, but I would have to I would have to edit that further than I can right now. Not seamless. Oops. Okay, let's see. Okay, so how about that's funky. Let's try this. Looks like it's got wieners in it. Copy image. Paste image. Maybe paste image. It's gonna be enormous. No, it's not enormous. Look at that. Okay, so height. It's got to be. Actually, will that engraving press this whole thing? Height's 200. And okay, so we'll put this in the middle. We're gonna go with a width of 300. Bring this to center. Man, I don't even know what to corrugated fiberboard. I don't even know that. Okay, so this is like, I think the power needs to be set down to like 4 or something like that. Oh, I guess we're cutting, aren't we? Oh, you won't let me cut this. Huh, is that the file type that it is? Can I convert it? Huh. So it's not letting me cut. It'll only let me engrave. Now, I would think using the engrave feature, I could still cut this. We're just gonna trick it into thinking, because I think I can do it like this. Okay, we're gonna try it and see what happens. This could make a big mess. Okay, we're gonna put the frame in the center. Run it. Ooh, 66 minutes. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay, hold on. This is it's calculated at 66 minutes, which means it's going to go in and try to do the whole thing. We don't want to do that. All right. All right. There's a bunch of cool looking designs. It's just that there's 4 or something, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's see if we can get this. Okay. Please wait. Why am I waiting? No. Okay. Everything's trying to get me to buy something, man. Everything's trying to get me to buy. Let's see. You just emailed me something? Where'd you email it? Build that build? Gmail. How would I do that? Gmail.com. I'm already mad at you for that. All right. What do you mean add another account? See, I don't have everything set up on this computer, and it's like I was like, oh yeah, I'll never use it for anything except the laser, but constantly I'm in here trying to do something now. Also, it's hot, man. Where's my sweat rag? Ugh. All right. No. Let me see. What do you got? What do we got? Let's see. Yeah, that's a good. That's a decent engrave. As far as cutting, we want more of a. Because like there's a bunch of stuff that's floating in here, like where like that banner that says "These are my," that it would just cut that whole thing out. That's the issue I'm having with these different patterns like that, and it's like I keep coming across these cool things that I want to use, but then I either can't. It's either a pay thing or it has 5 different patterns on it. No, block. And it's piecing me off. Let's try this. Can I get that? See, I just don't think this is, I feel like this is going to charge me for this. It is going to charge me for that. I'm trying to think of where the one is that I did earlier. Here. That might be it. The one I did earlier, I did on cardboard. It looked pretty cool. Let's see if this is it. Nope. Damn it. So is it the other one? It's gotta be this one then, right? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go, what'd I say? So we're 200, right? 200 by 200? 200. Nope, not 2,000. 200. There we go. Okay. All right, kids. Okay, now we're going to cut, and we're going to go. Our default is. I'm almost positive that we want to go fast on the cut, low on the power. Yeah. Well, we will. We'll give this one a run, see how it does. Okay, we're gonna frame, and then, oh shit, no! Oh, cool. Nope. That is absolutely my fault, 100%. Stop! I pushed the laser out of the way, so it didn't know where it was, and I just ran it into the edge, which is fun. Okay, let's try that again. Frame. There it is. Okay. Okay, so we're going to pull it down just a little bit. Okay. And we will get this thing started, and I will see if it's going to... is it cutting it? Okay, it's not cutting. Hold on. Just means that I have that I went. Oh wow! When I did the power, I must have gone way low. Let's go like 20% power with it moving that fast. And just want to make sure since. What are you doing? Oh crap! I did that again. Look at me. The one thing that sucks is I always like to start the laser in the middle, and then run the frame. It's just personal preference. And this thing, even though you can do it like that, it resets it every time. So sometimes I forget to switch it over. Okay, now is it cutting? Oop, it looks like it's cut. We will see if see if it cuts all the way through. That's kind of the question, right? No, it's not cutting all the way through. Stop. All right, screw it. We're gonna flip this over, and we'll give it some of the beans, not all of the beans. You would never do that, right? Let's go 30%. You think? Sounds good to me. Shit. I am horrible at this. Okay, one. You. All right. Yeah, the biggest problem I've been having with doing like this thin stuff is it like the laser's so close to it. If it gets any bend in it at all, it cuts. It starts moving the piece. Okay. Frame. Oh yeah. It's we're doing it live, kids. That's what it is. We're doing it live. That's what happens when you do it live. All right, cut through. Stupid laser. Biggest problem with paper is you don't want to go too hot because you'll just catch it on fire. What's up, Dino? Well, it might just look really cool and not cut through it. Hey, Pierce. What's happening, brother? Time is it? Shit. Almost time for an afternoon cocktail, gentlemen and ladies. I think it's just gentlemen, but yeah. I don't think this is cutting all the way through. It's just the beam is. This will be an interesting, like, I'll let you see it. It's like when I was doing cardboard, it's, it was cutting all the way through. This looks like it's just hatching onto the paper. And I've got it at 30%, but I also have the laser head moving pretty fast, so that may be the reason that it's not cutting, but it doesn't really look like it's. Actually, now it doesn't look like it's doing anything. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I wish I could just let it go home. It does not home very well. Okay, let's just set it on fire, man. We're probably gonna get a double cut. Hopefully I can line this up on this in the middle and be close. And then, at this point in time, I don't even know if I care anymore. Okay, we're definitely cutting now. That's funny. That was really close to being on there. Anyway, I'll let you guys watch this while I go, to the kitchen for a second. So that is weird. Do you see that? I cut the first thing out, and then like the laser's like super dim now. So let's see. Hey, Rachel. So now I can't just say dudes. Also, did you guys check out my Secret Santa gift? Check that out. Somebody had that made for me. I don't know if you can see it. It's got my logo etched into the glass. Out of all the engravers, it's a toss-up, Jared, and this is why. I like the xTool for setup, and I like the xTool for the proprietary software that just like I can plug and play on it. And I like its cutting capability, although it's not really cutting right now, which I don't quite understand. However, I like the Auteur because I can really get granular with the settings, and getting granular with the settings, you can do like more photo engraving and stuff like that. So, I mean, you can tweak your settings in LaserBox too, but I just like the Auteur for like lower powered, slow jobs. Like that canvas. Well, I don't have it anymore, man. I mailed it to her, but I engraved the canvas. And it took like 9 hours. I did that on the Auteur because I could sit there and say, okay, like 11% power was a little too low, so I'm going to go like 12.5%, and it's just easier to zero in on stuff like that. If you want something that you're going to be able to just like throw something on and like engrave a logo or engrave a like I can't think what they're called now, Tumblr, and you're going to use it like that, I would go with the xTool. If you want to do, I don't have any of my engravings down here right now because I was sending them out to patrons, but if you want to do like the Norton white tile and stuff like that, the Auteur is more your machine, because you people don't really understand this, but you kind of want a lower power laser to do those, because you're getting so fine in what you're trying to accomplish. Like, when you're burning through a layer of paint, you want to be really specific with that. I don't know if that answers your question. I mean, like I said, I always hate to be like, oh yeah, well it's one of three. Okay, so we're just not cutting this thing at all. I don't understand why. So we're gonna stop this because it's not doing anything. We're gonna get out of here. I feel like this is the biggest problem, and I have this with all laser software, even my CO2 laser. It seems like if you're in the software too long, sometimes it'll just like kind of like, I don't want to work anymore. I'm gonna take a little break. And if you jump out and jump back in, a lot of times, or if you turn the laser off, turn it back on, a lot of times your problem is solved. But we will see if that works today. Okay, we'll save this just in case, but I do have another piece of yellow paper. You guys, I think a lot of you guys weren't here for the rock. I engraved a rock earlier because xTool wanted me to do a bunch of engraving, and they just sent me a bunch of material. What's up, Total Boat? How we doing? What'd you think of my Christmas sign? It's like the first time I've ever like engraved something on a CNC and then tried to epoxy it. So it's got there's work to be done on it. But I do have a lot more epoxy projects that are going to be coming up. I just got a form that is like, I want to say it's 2 foot by 4 foot, and then I can section it off so I can do like multiple cutting boards and stuff like that. Let's see. So, Jared, so I would say the xTool is more user-friendly. If you don't want to like sit down and learn the laser, the xTool will probably do you better. And honestly, you can get an xTool in the 5-watt variety, or flavor, as I like to call it. And that one right now is about the same price as the Auteur. So if you want the 5-watt, and so I don't know, man. I'm one of those guys that likes to tinker with stuff. And hold, please. Oh, it's Amazon. Okay. I'm like, somebody's at the front door. I'm one of those guys that likes to tinker with stuff. So like in Turtleland, you may decide that you don't like your laser, like you want to put a different laser head on it, or you want to put an air assist. A lot of people do, or you want to. There's a different Z-axis adjustment thing that I can't remember if it's automated or it just works better. But people like to like pimp their lasers. Okay, if that's the kind of thing you're into, look at the Ortur. If you want out of the box and ready to go, xTool or D1. Just the D1 takes about 10 minutes to set up. The Ortur took me, now it was my first laser. So the Ortur took me about 45 minutes. The second diode that I set up, the Sculpt Fun, took me about 30. And it was about the same thing. So the 45 was a little bit of, I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right, we're back and we're trying again. Oh, goodness, come on. It's not supposed to be this hard, guys. Sad thing is, it's all user error, too. That's what's driving me nuts. I just, yes, I know it exceeds it. We will scale it back. Jeez. Okay, 200. You guys are supposed to keep me in line with this. It's 200 millimeters, right? Okay. I'm going to cut it. Cut you. Not like that. Not like I'm going to cut you. My daughter, when she was, when she could just learn to talk, she would, she'd talk about my son. She'd like, careful, he's gonna get you. I'm like, I don't think he's gonna get you, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so we were at like 35%, and I want to run kind of high if I can. I just don't want it to take forever. Let's put laser box on there and get started and see what's up. Yeah, so total boy, and like, well, I have this little CNC, but that was just for me to get used to CNC. There are some pretty interesting ideas I have once I pick up like a long mill or something that'll definitely have more epoxy in them. Okay, is everybody still here? Did I stop all of a sudden like nobody's talking and whatnot? Okay. Guess what, guys? We're going to run another frame. Oh, come on. There we go. It's looking good. Looking good. We like it. We like it so far. All right. All right. Now, is that cutting through? Yes. Okay. All right. So check this out. This is just paper. It's kind of satisfying to watch paper because it just cuts like butter. Total will do. Like I said, I've got some stuff. I jacked up my shoulder this year and I couldn't lift for a while, and I was kind of unsteady with it. So I kind of started doing some more laser projects because it was less physical, I guess. But now that I'm kind of rehabbed back, I want to get back into some more woodworking. Because my goal is I should be able to, with the lasers and stuff, I should be able to put out laser content and build videos in the same week, hopefully. Because the laser videos are, I can kind of have them running in the background. Like I don't necessarily need to, they're not as labor intensive. A lot of times I can just set the camera on them and walk away and work on something else. So hopefully next year you'll start seeing. What I think I'm going to try to do is do 2 videos a week, and then every 4th week take the week off. And when I say take the week off, probably that'll probably be administrative stuff, behind the scenes stuff, re-editing videos. You know, there won't be video. Oh, and hey, Total, if you guys are still here, what is how is everybody liking the wood honey? Because that stuff looks amazing. All right, I'm gonna look up a VW symbol. That's a bit of a difficult one. Satisfying, right? If we were watching the really big lasers cut through like plywood and stuff, and you see these little bits falling out. So good, so good. D, no, it did not. That laser map is a Frankenstein concoction that I created. That is a piece of perforated stainless steel, and those little points that it's sitting on are like studs that you'd see on like a leather jacket or something, screwed in through that. Oh shit, it's food safe too? I didn't realize it was food safe. It looks awesome, and I love the fact that it comes in a honey bear. We need some of that stuff when we do some cutting. Stream my phone to a smart TV. I know. I honestly, like, I can see my computer screen, or I can see the phone screen well enough. It just moved. Damn it. So we had a rogue piece sticking up, so we just cut something here. But I had TikTok going on. I had TikTok live going on my phone, and I had my phone kind of cocked over at a weird angle, and so I was having to like lean across the bench to even see the text on it, to see people talking to me. So I'm not that based. Yep. Is that me again? No. Barely. Let's see. White. This one. Alright, so that's eventually I'm going to do that next. I should be about done with this. Yeah. Nope, crap. So of course you saw that, right? It totally moved it. Ow! Ah! So that last cut's gonna suck. That is the one problem with no. All right, we're done. You're done. We're gonna Let's get you back up. So it was in the process of cutting like the frame out at the end, which would have been cool, but it's like not super. So you know, like any lasering thing, you're kind of going to need to go through and poke out some of the deals. Don't mind this horrible line across the top. But yeah, so I mean, some people do like they just laser like cards and stuff, like greeting cards and stuff like that. So that's definitely something you can do with that. So that's pretty cool. And see what I'm talking about, guys? When you guys were like, "Hey, I want to do that," and I was like, "Oh, we can't," because like if this thing wasn't connected, then that whole piece would have fallen out. And then I did some on cardboard earlier too, so that's what cardboard looks like. Cardboard cuts like a dream, man. Okay. Now that I have 1,000 little pieces of paper, that's feedback. Are you able to leave a small tab on cutouts to prevent them? I mean, Mike, I could if I went in and edited it. I just pulled that picture off the internet, and sometimes you just it depends on your spoil board. Like I could probably engrave that flat because it's low power and whatnot. My spoil board that has the spikes sticking up on it is probably more of a culprit than anything else. Like, see these little spikes, because normally what I'm doing is wood, so I like the wood pieces would fall through, but when I'm doing paper, it kind of flexes through there. But yeah, you could put tabs on it just like you would a CNC. All right, we're gonna do a little VW logo on this bad boy. Let's see. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy one wrap. Don't have an old biker Jackson. So D Rodriguez, just email me and Nick at Build That Build. I ordered all that stuff off of Amazon. It was like $35. Okay, so we're gonna since we're engraving inside this, and this camera doesn't need to be running right now, we don't need the spoil board right now. Take that off. Take this one off. Drop this guy in center here, and then we're just going to do a VW logo. I think James was who wanted the VW logo. James, is James still here? Okay, VW logo. This is an interesting. Okay, all right, I'm not going to do that. Yes. Did I not grab that image? There it is. Okay. I don't like when it does this. It's supposed to be a vector file, but it imports in the checkerboard behind it, and I'm not sure if it's going to take that out or not. I don't think it is. Okay, let's try a different image. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, you. Shit. Well, I say that'll work. Maybe it'll work. Okay, let's try this. Copy image. Image. Paste. Oh, very good. All right, let's check out. Let's measure our little coaster thing. We are at 80 millimeters. I was at 80 centimeters. Okay, let's see. 80. Okay, now we're gonna hope that we get this in the center, because if not, it's gonna look weird. Okay, first, here, show you guys once again. We are going to take the kickstand down, drop it into here. Here's my concern, though. Let's check this out. This isn't gonna work now that I think about it, because the laser is gonna hit the sides of this. Why would they send this to me? Here, you know what? We'll just do this. Well, now I can't get it out. Let's do it on the back. I know that'll work, right? That's weird. I was thinking about it when I saw it. I was like, I wonder if the laser's going to hit the shield's going to hit the sides. I think I can pop this off, but I'm not really a huge fan of doing that if I'm happy. Okay. So, in true Build That Build fashion, we just hope that's so. Oh, I'm such an idiot. So this, I'm probably not going to point it out at the time because Alright. This needs to come over. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to see if it's offset, right? Woo! It's shiny, I tell ya. Doggo! What's up, brother? We are, yeah, we're just, we're chilling in here. I have to run a bunch of V footage for a laser video that I have coming out. xTool sent me out a bunch of just different stuff to engrave, so I figured I'd jump in here and talk to people while it's engraving. So just chilling, man. And chilling, grabbing a little V footage or B-roll. Also going back and rereading to make sure I miss something. Okay, well that's doing that. Bring you guys up here. How's the audio, guys? I can adjust it on here. I just don't know. I don't know how I don't know if I can't hear what I sound like. I don't have a monitor on. See, here's the weird thing again. They sent me this too, which has a frame on it. And the edge of that is going to run, unless you do something really small in the center, it's going to run into this. Like this would be really cool to engrave like a photo on, but, And we tried to engrave a rock earlier because they sent me a rock, and I probably shouldn't have gone so detailed. That's like the Jack Daniels logo, if you can't tell. And I don't know what this thing's made out of, but it smells delicious. It smells like lemon right now. It was like it has a top coat on it. I'm probably inhaling something that's going to kill me, but it smells like fresh lemon. All right, what are we going to do next? That's what we're going to do next. Let's do, Kevin, you still here? All right, cool. I also am really curious. They sent me some acrylic. It's like 2 millimeter, but I was trying to, now granted it was like 6 millimeter, but we were trying to cut acrylic the other day and it was not happening. I feel a Punisher skull coming out of that. The tin cans, are you talking about these? My birth control glasses? These keep my peepers safe from the crazy laser stuff. Doggo, what do you got going on today, brother? Trying to figure out what I just received from. I don't think that's a package for me. I think it's back for home. If you guys have considered going to Workbench Con, you absolutely should. Christmas mallets. Doggo, that's nice, man, because it's earlier there, isn't it? Like it's 2 here. So what is it? Noon there? Aren't you 2 hours behind me? Or are you 1 hour? You're 2 hours, right? My wife still gives me shit about this. I'm horrible about time zones. And when we lived in Phoenix, I don't know, like a lot of people probably don't know this, but Phoenix, Arizona and there's one other state that they don't observe daylight savings time, so it never changes. And so it always threw me off because my folks lived in Missouri, and I could never remember if they were like 1 or 2 hours ahead. Anyway. This is looking really good. Who wanted me to do this, James? That is engraving well, sir. I have heard that if you engrave, depending on the finish, but if you do finish first, sometimes you'll get a better engrave because it'll kind of burn the finish too, and it'll make it more black than if you just did straight wood. And this thing is definitely finished. Damn, doggo, getting out early, man. Oh, it sounds a little tinny. So, I'm trying to figure out. This is a new deal. Doggo, is my gain just? Is it just? Is that just volume? So Mike, I mean, I can do that. The ability in LaserBox isn't there yet. I would have to do it in Illustrator or Inkscape or something and then do it. I could probably find that image though. You do need to send me a headset, man. Well, so I can't show it to you because, I mean, maybe I can take a picture and you can see it. This is a Kickstarter, and it's supposed to be like this all-in-one kind of situation.
Playing from Mr. Dragon's iPhone.
What are you playing? Hold on a second. I just want to make sure it's not copyrighted music. Okay, that's copyright free. So it looks like this. I'm sorry for the glare. It's supposed to be an all-in-one kind of live setup. So the camera's in the middle, then it has a mic around it, and then outside of it, it has a ring light, so you can, crank it up if you want to. And I've just always been curious because mainly I've been on Zoom calls with it and stuff, and I don't really give a shit if you can hear me well on Zoom call. You can hook up headphones to this thing too. So yeah, Mike. I mean, you can do that kind of thing in Lightburn, and this thing will actually run on Lightburn too. I just don't have it. Like, I'm running their proprietary software. My comfort level with Lightburn, I would rather do it in Illustrator, but that's just because I've lived in Illustrator for a while. I do want to learn more about Lightburn though, because it's pretty impressive the stuff that you can do in there that you don't necessarily need another program for. So a lot of things that you can do in like Illustrator and then import into Lightburn, you can actually just do in Lightburn. And a lot of people don't know that, but if you haven't checked out the Louisiana Hobby Guy, he is like very well versed in Lightburn, and I've been watching his videos and just been dumbfounded at some of the tools that are in Lightburn that I didn't even know existed. I have to keep putting them back on when I get a blue zap. So did Kevin split? All right. No more requests ahead of time. D, yes. My phone is called Mr. Dragon. Long story. My wife and I's screen names were Mr. and Mrs. Dragon for a while, and so it's just always carried over on my phone. Doggo knows what I'm talking about. Wink, wink. So I think James split, but I want to say thank you to James for suggesting this Vidoga logo because it looks fucking amazing. Check this out. It's almost done. Look at that. Woo! That's saucy, baby. I like it. I'm gonna look at this thing without my my goggles on, glasses. That's funny. So we definitely were burning through. Can you see that? Can you see that? Like, we're definitely burning through the top coat of whatever this is. And so in some places it didn't burn all the way through, but it still looks, look at that. I mean, you need to, like, obviously run something over this, but that looks pretty good, man. That's a solid logo, Volkswagen. Let's see if I can pull any dirt or anything off of it. Sometimes you get some soot on there. Yeah, it's got a little soot, but actually it looks like I got the rest of the, no, still a little finish on there, but look at that, man. I'm totally pointing that at where my phone used to be. It looks good. That's a good one. Dig it. So D, the funny thing is, my email address when I was in college was Mr. Boom at Hotmail, and it was all because we had Greek fight night, and when I came out, I knew the DJ, and he played Mr. Boombastic, so it just kind of stuck for a while, and I used that email address for way too long. People are like, so who's Mr. Boom? Are you a DJ? And I was like, no, I was a dumb 19-year-old kid. I know, right? Well, it's when I changed it, it just updates on the phone, and I just never changed it back. Yeah, what do you want to grab it on, Doggo? Keith, I will get right back to you in a second. So, Doggo, I'm trying to think if I've got something like kind of a little bit cooler for you to engrave on. 215 in Missouri. Jared, what part of Missouri? Have we talked about this before? So, Keith, I always have seasonal depression. Meds make it better, but I don't know why exactly. But like about Thanksgiving, I'm usually down a rabbit hole. I have not been nearly as far down that rabbit hole as I normally am, so I'm thankful for that. But it's just been okay. It's just something I deal with. Like, I have to consciously make an effort every day to get out of bed and not focus on shit. And every once in a while, I get stuck on the couch. Doggo, do you want me to engrave something for you, man? I can. If not, I have I'm gonna try something real quick that may or may not be horrible. But I had an idea. So I don't know what this is made out of, but you can. So stainless steel, I think you can etch into stainless steel because it has some sort of coating on the top. We're just going to try to put something quick in here and see if it'll even engrave. Because I don't know. I really don't. But if it does, I have a bunch of saw blades that I'm going to do shit on. I'm going to go swap meeting for that shit. No, we're not going to do again. Rid of that. Let's see. I just want a smiley face, man. Can I just do a smiley face? Smiley face. Smiley. Well, we can't just do a smiley face. We got to do the Watchmen smiley face, right? Smiley face. How well protected is Wish? Can I pull an image off of here? Copy image. Sweet. All right. Wow, that is huge. I want to do it about, what do you think? 30 mil? 30 mil. And we're going to engrave it in stainless steel. We're using their settings for stainless steel. I don't know if this is stainless steel, so let's be clear about that. Frame. All right, we look good. And honestly, I don't care if it's in the center or anything. I'm just seeing what's happening right now. And we will see how it turns out. Absolutely, Keith. I was on a podcast last night that'll be out next week. It's making our way. And they asked me about that, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm due to put a video out like that. And like, they're not they definitely are not my best sellers type thing, but I think they're important to put out there. And I don't think I've really talked too much about my seasonal depression, like to the world, other than like on Instagram stuff. It's just like CNC software. Keith, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Lightburn, or are you talking about laser engraving software and in general? Doggo, it can be great. It can be grayscale. Just send it to nick@builddadbuild.com. I don't even know if I have. I don't think I have Discord like even installed on this computer. Laser software is super easy to learn. Keith, I would say CNC software is much more difficult, or at least I've had more of a problem with it than laser software. Like the xTool stuff, if you want the straight out of the box stuff, like this is designed to, like, you go grab an image, you throw it into laser box, and it'll do the settings for you on a lot of material. Lightburn is a little bit more of a learning curve, but if you've worked with any sort of graphics program in the past, it'll seem familiar to you. And then but Lightburn is really easy to learn initially, but then there's like much more advanced features that, over time you'll pick up. These are orange, and orange filters out more. That's the reason, like, a lot of the things that are around the surrounds around the diode lasers are orange and not green, is because they filter out more of the light. If you take the cheap glasses that they send with the units, and you look through them, you can still see a beam sometimes. Whereas with these, I can't see anything. I can see the reflection off of whatever surface it's hitting, but all I'm seeing is like the kind of explosion of heat. I'm not seeing the beam. So they're just supposed to be a little safer for your eyes. They send the green ones out because they're cheap. These are supposed to be like a wider frequency of light, I believe. And these also, like, the wraparounds on the other ones, kind of, like the whole, like, I very rarely am staring at the laser, right? I'm usually getting it from the side. Watch it. And so I like that these are just like I can't see anything through there. It's just blocked. But I mean, these are $40. I mean, the ones they send you are probably $5. Which skull mask? You mean, should I wear this one? Or are you talking about a different one? So Keith, what are you using? What software are you using? I really want to take these off and look to see if it's engraving, but I don't like. I'm a little fast and loose with my laser safety as it is, so I'm trying to be better, especially when I'm on live. But I'm gonna let you guys tell me if you can see anything, because I'm gonna go run to the little voice real quick. I don't know if you can see anything. It looks like it's etching, kinda. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Jeff City, man. I used to. Megan Halford. Yeah, she lived in Jeff City. Let's see. I'm not sure what. I was using the check. So Keith, try using easel. It is not the best, but it's the easiest. Was it barrier to entry or whatever? It's got the best barrier to entry, or fucking I don't know. It's easier to use. Don't pay for it. Use the free version until you get a little bit more familiar, and then look at like something that's a little bit more robust. Keith, you can laser etch glass. Like this was probably this probably was etched either on a diode or a CO2. I think on a diode you have to have some sort of carrier. I believe this is the carrier. This is why I picked it up. This is a cold galvanizing compound, and you can spray this on glass and different and tiles and things like that. And the titanium dioxide in this, I guess, oxidizes into whatever you're doing and kind of etches it like that. Once I keep meaning to go pick up some cheap glass, and I just keep failing horribly at it. But yes, you can. And then what you do is like, you would laser etch it, and then you would hit it with like lacquer thinner or something along those lines to remove the paint. Wow. That's pretty cool. Check that out, dude. That is etched onto a saw blade. Hey, look, spam risk. Watch this. Hello? This is Nick. Not interested. Thanks, brother. Let's see. There is two. Oh, there is two keys. Okay. Yeah. So Keith I. You can laser etch on glass. You need a carrier. I think I'm not positive. I think in a CO2 laser you can just do it directly on the glass. I have not tried it. You know, Rick, what are you talking about? They're going once you pay in gift cards. Oh yeah. Okay, the phone call. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, I bought a fucking car, and I paid cash for it, and they sold my information. It pisses me off. I didn't even go through the finance department. I paid fucking cash, and now I'm getting a bunch of calls on like if I want to refinance my mortgage. So Keith R. It depends on what the material depends what the material of the knife is made out of. However, you do bring a good point. Let me hold on. So I have this axe head. Let me find my water bottle real quick. Clean this off. So if you guys have been around for a while, you know I like to throw axes. Well, I destroyed an axe handle. It's just an axe isn't meant to be thrown into a target, hundreds of times. So I have this axe head, and I'm pretty sure this is just paint. So we could probably engrave onto that. Get the extended warranty all the time. Yeah, I do too. And I think I ended a video like that one time that I literally had signed out of the video. My phone rang, the camera's still running, and I answered it, and it was like, "Hi, we're calling about your extended warranty or whatever." That's the other thing that kills me is like I just bought a new car, and I keep getting calls about like my extended warranty. Like it's like 3 months old, dude. So D, I could, but I don't drink like soda or beer out of glass bottles. Like I just don't have anything laying around. I'd probably try. See, my wife drinks a lot of wine, but like I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can do clear glass. I think green glass you might be able to etch. What's up, Josh? I think green glass might etch without a carrier because it's green. You run into a problem with like some stuff. Like if it's clear, the laser just passes right through it. Wine is okay. You guys got me on wine. I got you. I'm gonna have to try that, but I'm just impressed about that, dude. That's straight in there. It's not coming off, is it? Sometimes you get a soot issue, and you're like, oh yeah, man, that's great. And you realize no, man, that's in there. So I don't know. Who knows what saw blades are made out of? Like old saw blades. Thanks, Maxim. All right. What are we etching? Doggo, are you still here? Did you send me your logo? I have so many windows open that I don't need to open. Okay, dude, you don't even need to make it grayscale. You send it to me. It's not going to etch in color. You know, I mean, it'll grayscale itself. The software will. All right, what are we engraving? So, Doggo, do you want to do something small like this? Do you want to do it on like a leather little deal that you can put your keys on or something? Nick at builddadbuild.com. No, I mean, I've got different stuff to engrave on. I just they sent me so much weird stuff. Let's do. Do you want a little Christmas ornament, buddy? I have some blanks. I'll trade you a mallet. Well, then I feel like I should make you one that's like this big or something. Did you send it? Hold on. So I have this axe sitting here now. I keep reaching over and grabbing it like it's my mouse. Okay, mouse. Oh, well, it helps if I'm actually in my my Build That Build account, doesn't it? I thought I added it, but hey, man. All right. What about slate, Kevin? Are you asking if I can engrave slate? Because the answer is yes. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can pull this. So Kevin, check this out. It's off center, but I did this yesterday. Or well, sometime this week. So that's a slate tile with a little top coat on it. But you can absolutely etch slate, and it looks really good too. Like you get a really good contrast. So I usually don't join in chat, but hi. I dig it, brother. I dig it. Okay. Oh shit. I tried to throw it in there, and I wasn't doing it. Let's see. 8 looks good. Let's see how this is going to pull in, Doug. So most laser software will pull everything in either black and white or grayscale, because obviously it's not going to print in color. All right, we'll go like 90. It's over here, and we're just going to say this is basswood. We'll flip that like that, and we'll get the laser set up here, kids. All right, and Doggo, because since I like you, I'll actually really try to center this one. Okay, that is 4 inches. That's 2. I have nothing to mark. was I found so many things in that when I dropped that. Okay, so pretty sure that it's going to be pretty close to center, man. Let's go right here. All right, so we're going to mill that. All right. All right. Ooh. All right, and check. Run a little frame. We look good. All right, we're just going to fire this. So, Doug, it's going to take about 15 minutes. So, if you got to jump on that call, brother, we may I can send you the results later. So, Keith R, the xTool D1. I can't believe this is going to be 15 minutes, Doggo. We'll see, because it's going pretty quick. The D1, which is this machine, this is the 10-watt version. It's about $650. Well, it's $650 to $750 depending on if they're running a sale or not. I think a lot of times it's always discounted. Is the reason I give you that. The 5-watt version of this is more in line with like the Ortur, so it's like $450-ish. Actually, I think it's a little under that. It's $439. I want to get a good one. Hold on. Hello. This is Nick. No, it's at 3. No. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. The home mortgage ones are boring. But I don't know where they're getting my freaking my interest rate from, because they're like, I'm showing that you're playing 4.25. I'm like, it's paying 3%. You can go check that again. Keith, it's not for like Keith R. It's not like right out of the box. This thing takes about 10-15 minutes to set up, and you're good to go. The Ortur takes a little bit longer. It comes in more pieces, though. This is the D1 comes. It's modular. It's meant to be set up quickly and just start going. Like I said, some people really like to tweak out their lasers. You want to tweak out your laser, pimp it, if you will. You want to go with the Ortur. It's a much more modular system. Your xTool, you're probably not going to swap anything out on. Well, doggo, man, like it said 15 minutes. Look at this. I mean, that's where we are right now. I mean, we haven't gotten to the widest part still. All right, so here's the scoop for you guys. Just let me know. It doesn't matter to me either way. After I get done printing this, I probably need to jump off. I got to go get the kids. But once we get home, they usually jump on their tablets, and I can't come out. I do need to do more material. I still have all this stuff over here. Not to mention, I haven't run the magic gold dilly through the rotary yet. Do you want me to be live again when I come, like after I get the kids? I will be out here regardless. So it makes no difference to me. If you guys are interested in watching me laser more shit, I will absolutely do it. You know, I'm really hoping that it's in center, doggo, but I think I might have gotten you off just a little bit. Doggo. Probably not. Not yet. But you know what? Actually, I shouldn't say that, brother. I can't say specifically xTool, but when I get an offer, when a company contacts me and says, "Hey, we want to send you out a laser or whatever," I usually go to YouTube and I look up that laser a couple of times. Like, I look up a couple of videos about that laser to see if it's something that I would actually want. Because honestly, if it's kind of shitty, I don't want to do it. Because you know what? I have to do a video on it where I'm excited about it. And if I'm not excited about it, like I don't want to bullshit you guys. I don't want to lie to you. If you'll notice, like most of the time, if I do a video where like I'm not really happy with the product, I don't talk a ton of shit about it, but I really a lot of times you'll see that video and you'll never see me talk about that product again. But what I have noticed is that when I look at some of these other accounts that have been sent like an auteur or something like that, they're small accounts. So, you know, maybe reach out, dude. Now to be fair, like auteur didn't send me this laser. Like a third party company sent me this laser. The third party company sent me the auteur, and the other auteur that's coming is another third party company. So, and just so you guys know too, I want to say, like, if you go to Auteur's website, I think you can become an affiliate for them anyway. Like, you can sign up to be an affiliate, and if you do that, even if you have to purchase the machine yourself, you will still have an affiliate code, and you'll make commissions off of every sale. So, like I kept trying to get like companies to send me a CNC, and a lot of them just don't respond. But there's several out there like Long Mill, not Avid. Oh man, what's the other one? There was two that they won't send you a free machine, but if you buy the machine, they will do sponsored content with you and they will work with you. And their justification to that is they don't want somebody that just wants a free thing. They want somebody that uses the CNC every day in their shop. Oh, hitting the paint pretty hard. I was like, what are you painting, Gaga? But like when I talked to the guys at Long Mill, they sounded pretty legit about like, they were like, listen, they said basically, we don't want to send anybody a free unit because we don't want somebody to just want a free unit. We want somebody that's going to actually use the machine, blah, blah, blah. And then what he told me is that normally they end up investing more into somebody that has bought the machine because I guess they'll do sponsored content then, and they'll actually, pay for a spot for you to pump their machine. So definitely something I'm looking into. It was Long Mill, and there's one other company, and it's totally escaping me right now. It's not Avid, but there was another CNC company that was the same way. And after the first of the year, I'm either picking up a Long Mill or hold on, I can tell you what it is. If I can find the vidya. Benefit of paying for the products as you can. Right, Nano. And so the thing is, though, like people ask me, like, how many things have I gotten free from a company that I really didn't like? And normally I do a little research before I will accept something anyway. But I've had, so not the Indestructible Shoes video that you guys saw. I had another company reach out to me, and it wasn't the original company with the Indestructible Shoes, but they were like, hey, we're going to send you a pair of shoes, do a video. And I was like, okay. So they sent me the shoes, and I was like, there was two things that I didn't like about them. And they were like, if anything's wrong with them, let us know. And I was like, okay, well, there's two things I don't like about them. One, there's no arch support. And I run, so I need arch support. Like when I run, like I need my foot to relax after that. I'm like, the arch support sucks. So my remedy for that is like I put a third-party insole in there. I got some Dr. Schultz and put them in there, and I told them that. And my other issue, which is just something I thought you were just going to have to get used to, is since they're steel-toed, the they're front heavy. So when you lift your foot up, like you're not used to your foot falling forward all the time. And I was like, but that's probably just something you're going to need to get used to. So if I was going to do the video, those are the two things that I would point out that I think you need to change about the shoes. So their response was, don't make the video, keep the shoes. And I've never heard from them again. So a lot of these companies don't want you to talk any shit. So if I get something and I have kind of an issue with it, I will just let them know that I have an issue with it. And I mean, and they always let you keep it, but most of the time I don't want it. But that's what I've run into. I can't, I'm trying to think of somebody that because I've reached out to a lot of people, and like, okay, so Honeywell, I reached out to Honeywell. This is ridiculous. Fucking Honeywell, right? They are the ones that sent me the air conditioner unit that's in the corner. It's like a little portable split unit. They just like sent me an AC unit, and I was like, do you want to like do like an affiliate thing or like, something like that? And I'm like, no, you can just point them to Amazon, and just, sign up as an Amazon affiliate. And I was like, okay. And then like, once I did the video, I never heard back from them again. I like the unit, like I don't have any issue with it, but a lot of these marketing companies, like they just, I think, let's see. Hold on. People are typing as I'm just rambling. Yeah, but hey, Shapoko's Shapoko, whatever. It's a good unit. I don't. But the thing is, man, I don't want to like. If I'm going to put my name behind something and I'm gonna be like, you should buy this, like, I want that to be legit. Like somebody went off on the xTool on one of my web pages, and like I was mad because they were like, oh, this is a piece of shit, blah blah blah. And so like I wrote them back and I'm like, contact me, email me if you have any issues. Here's the issue you're having here. Here's how you fix it. Here's the issue you're having here. Here's how you fix it. And I like that, man. Like if I'm going to make a video and rep it out, either I'm going to destroy it, or I'm not gonna be singing their praises. That's what I'm getting at. Doggo's probably gone, right? Anyway, this is still my favorite marketing story so far. What's up, Dora? Maybe. A company contacted me called the Beard Club, and they're like, "Hey, we want you to do this Instagram video for us. We will. I was thinking you were going into your meeting. But we want you to do this video for us. We'll send you basically $150 worth of beard stuff, so like a trimmer and straight razor and all sorts of oils and all that shit. And so I was like, okay, cool. Like I wouldn't mind a beard trimmer. So they sent all that stuff out to me, along with like an email that was like this like 7-step process of like, okay, once you get it, you have 3 days to make the video. After you make the video, you send it in, we review it, and blah, 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 and it was like this kind of tight timeline, and really a lot more than I'm used to like getting from stuff like that. So got the stuff. And they even send me like a video, like, try to do something like this video. So I made the video, I sent it in like I was supposed to, and never heard from them again. Never posted the video. They've never contacted me about it. They basically just sent me like a bunch of free stuff and never followed up. All right, Doggo. What do you think? Kind of wish that I hadn't put that dot of 10 right in the middle of it. Maybe I'll cut you another one. Actually, see, it's a little off, man. I'll burn another one in a minute. Keith, I wish they'd send me a Manscaper. And Skillshare, the thing with Skillshare is you can go sign up for that stuff on your own. Like, there's a lot of affiliate programs. I don't think people understand that. Like, there's a lot of affiliate programs that you can just go sign up for and be like, hey, I use this thing, blah, blah, blah. Here's the link for it. I don't want to do that. I'm to the point now where unless I want something, people contact me. But that's, I've been, scraping at YouTube's door for 3 years. 3? I guess longer than that now. Okay, so I'm going to ask this one more time, and then I'm going to get off because I got to go pick up the kids. Do you guys want me to jump back on after I get back? And sorry, words. I'm going to be doing this regardless. I'm going to be out here lasering shits. It helps me out if you guys like throw stuff out there, so I'm not just constantly laser engraving the same 5 things. But let me know if you want me back out here now. Or if you want me to jump back on live. I can absolutely do that or not do that. This is so weird, doggo. I'm going to burn you another one just because of this. But look at this. Like, it heated that just enough to pull a splinter off of it. Damn. All right, Justin. Sir. So, Justin, I was on. I logged on at noon, 12:30, and I was like, man, normally I have like 1 or 2 people show up, and it'd been like 30 minutes. There was like nobody in the room. It's weird. And I went in and looked at the settings, and I started a live private, in private mode. No, nothing wrong with that, man. No, I just I don't mind being on live if you guys would want me here. Like I said, I have to laser engrave all this stuff anyway, so I will I'll do whatever. I am gonna look for. So I tell you what. Okay, here's the deal. I will jump back on when I get back. If you guys have anything that you want me to laser engrave or cut out of material, let me know. And so, Doggo, there's like an unlisted or private you can do like that. I don't know why my live was set to private. That's weird to me. Okay, Calvin, you're getting a little creepy, dude. Here's what I do. I will jump back on once I get the kids squared away and everything. So it'll probably be about 3:40. I can't remember when I pick them up. And I say that because it changes day to day, not because I'm that absent-minded. But I am pretty absent-minded. Okay, I leave at 3:30. So like 3:45, 4 o'clock, I will be back on. Probably closer to 4. But if there's anything you guys want me to laser engrave on any of this material, you let me know. If you want to send me the file at nick@build.build, that's awesome. Kevin, I still got you. I will engrave that on something. And yeah, so I will be here. Let's say 4:30. Let's say 4. Cool. All right, cool. I will see you guys later.